And we'll need masks.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Okay, all right. So we're live. Jack was on. He must be going to join us. Good afternoon. Today is February 18th. It is 4:04 p.m. I'm sorry for anybody who has been waiting. We had some technical difficulties, but we're here now. And so I will take attendance. I'm Jenny Farber, Chair, Russ Holden.
Here.
Jack.
Here.
Oh,
Here.
You are. Hi,
Yes.
Thank you.
I can see you.
Okay, I can see you now too.
Oh, pretty.
I'm going to change my view so that works better. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Phil, Suzanne Phillips.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you. And Kay Rosado.
Here.
So that's five of us. And then we also have with us John Janelle, our conservation agent, ex officio, non-voting.
Good afternoon.
So do we have Christina? We have Christina Smith, our principal clerk. I see that Ginia Petit has joined us as a member of the audience. So we are live streaming on YouTube. Oh, we're on channel 18. Sorry. Channel 18 this afternoon.
No, you're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. Okay, good. We're on YouTube. And all the votes will be by roll call. So let's start. Our new business today is the revised draft report with comments. John, do you want to lead that?
Yeah, so I think it's easy for me today. I had a last round of comments that I have incorporated. I put together the full report, including all of the appendices you guys wanted, I think. And if I missed one, you'll tell me and we can work that in. And I think it is ready to go. I took the red line off, so I hope that's okay. But that's it. I'll let it speak for itself at this point. We've discussed it. I think I'll have Phil just double check that I got both of my Shellfish Waterways letters in the appendices in the public comment section. I think I do. I was curious whether I missed another one.
I was going to speak up.
Oh, sorry, Phil. I was going to ask Phil to check the appendices to make sure both letters from Shellfish Waterways that I included were all that we received, which I think I think that's correct.
I believe that's right.
And so that's it. I think it's well rounded out. I didn't know. I mean, at this point, it's ready for our joint meeting. And that's our next agenda item, but that's coming up.
And for those of you who haven't seen it, it's a pretty impressive document.
Voluminous.
My printer has no more ink. Thank you, John. This is really good. Is there any part of this that anyone would like to discuss? Russ, I see you.
Just one question on the appendix 1, John, with the plans. Do you want, mine didn't come, they're 8.5 by 11. Do you want me to reduce the plan and get copies to you so that the whole plan can be seen?
So that is helpful. I tried to do that in Acrobat and couldn't figure that one out. That would be helpful, yes.
All right, so what I'll do is they won't be to scale, and I'll make a note that they're not to scale, and I'll just reduce it so it fits on an 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, because otherwise you got to print those pages separately and scale to fit.
Okay, and then just scan and email those to you?
That'd be great. I'll swap
Okay.
those out.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Anything else, Kay? Looks good? Okay. Jack?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Phil?
Yes?
Look good. Everything look good to you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, no, I keep going off mute. I don't know why. Two things. One is incredibly trivial, but on page 12, the abbreviation for et cetera is spelled wrong. The last word in the first paragraph, it's ETC, not ECT.
Nice catch.
And to John's question about the letters, what you have in there is a letter we sent on January 8th, 2019, asking for a couple members in the task force. I don't really care about that one. That's not real important. The original letter from December 18th, 17, where we're advocating the harbor master's office, that should probably stay. But there's another memo, and I brought this up again last week. Unfortunately, I didn't date it, but it's called something like Suggestions for Uses at 141 Portanimicut Road, and we listed a bunch of things. If you don't have it, I'll be glad to send it again. It's about 4 pages, and that's where we talked about, you know, the boating classes and the safe handling and the shellfish and the upweller and all that stuff, and I'd really like that to be in there, please.
Thank you very much, Phil. I absolutely want that to be in there.
Yeah.
That's why I made special mention of it. So I'm
Okay,
going to
so
look for that.
That
You
was
think
an,
it's-
Okay.
it was an email.
I think I have it in your recollection. It was about 4 pages, right? So I will find it and include it in that public comments section.
Okay, thank you.
I might have it. I'm
If
just,
not, I can send it again. I'll be at my office again on Sunday.
okay, great, because yes, we definitely want that in there. So yes, so it was 2 letters and an email. Okay, that's great. Anything else?
Just a quick question for Russ. Russ, when I printed this out, your site plans came out 8.5 by 11. I don't know what.
Yeah, mine did too.
Yeah, but it's a full plan there. You're only getting a part of the plan.
Yeah, I believe we're not getting all of the
All
marsh
right.
over.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what I'm
that's,
gonna do is I'm gonna scale it down so that you'll see the full plan. It won't be a 30 scale, but
you can see the all of the parking, but you can't see over to the landing.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You'd have to actually print them separately. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, if we could fix that, that'd be wonderful.
That'd be fabulous. Okay, if there's nothing else from the commission, Jania, do you have any comments? You're muted if you do have comments.
Thank
Okay.
you. It took me a while to unmute. I have no comments, but thank you for the opportunity. I caught the same et cetera on page 12 as Phil did. That was all.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Terrific. If we're down to that level of detail, this is
Great.
good. This is
Yeah, no, well, that's all good stuff. So, hey, I would recommend that, why don't you vote to, why don't you make a vote to forward this to the joint meeting for the consideration of the conscom as edited and as it should include the missing shellfish and waterways 4-page letter.
okay. Could I get a motion to that effect?
Jack, I'll second it.
Okay, great. So motion by Jack, second by Russ to forward this to the conscom with the few additions and corrections that we previously discussed. Any other discussion? Okay, let's vote. Ginny, aye. Russ,
Aye.
Jack,
Jack, aye.
Phil,
Aye.
and Kayleen. She's saying yes. I can see her saying yes. 500, perfect. Okay, so moving on, we are going to confirm a date for the joint meeting with the Conservation Commission. The Conservation Commission voted on Tuesday that they would like to meet with you and go over this on March 9th at 8:30 a.m. for those of you who can make it. And John, it occurred to me today that when that meeting is posted, it should be posted for 141 as well.
We can do that. And if it's okay with the task force, instead of paying money to legally advertise in the Cape Cod Herald, no one will see it. I was just going to send a brief, I guess, press announcement to Ed Maroney of the Chronicle. I don't know if that alone is sufficient. I feel like it should be, but if you want me to also include the Cotter, I could. I don't know as if they'll cover it, but Ed probably will.
I feel like it should be, well, we can't spend money. Can we at least get the listing of upcoming meetings corrected in the Cotter? That hasn't been correct for a long time.
I could just make sure I share the correct date. I can't be responsible for what they're printing, I guess.
Okay, all right.
So I'll try to notify both. I'll find out a contact for the Cape Codder. I mean, normally the office only contacts the legal advertising department for regulatory stuff, so it's not always that I'm reaching out to them for press releases, but I could find out and send a quick announcement along for both papers.
That would be great.
And a link, and we're also, I think now that you voted the draft, I will fix it and put it up online so we can also direct the public that it's available for viewing.
That would be fabulous. That's good. So Conscom voted to have this meeting. Do we need to affirm that in some way?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Everyone can make it, I hope.
So
I think so.
okay, that'd be great.
There's just so you guys know, there's kind of like two elements to that. There's the hearing element, which is really a listening session, where those members of the public that wish to address both the commission and the task force will have the opportunity. And then there's a working element after that listening session takes place, where the commission may have questions for task force members, and there might be a dialogue explaining some of our recommendations and that type of thing. So as long as you're all willing to participate in that, I don't know as if how you want to present this, Madam Chair. Like, do you want me to try to take the lead on that? I don't want to be reading the report, but I can go over kind of, the three distinct parts. And
right. I would love it if you could do a quick synopsis and highlight a few of the decisions that we made before it got open to the public, and then and then public hearing, and then.
Okay, so I would do that on your behalf at that meeting. Absolutely.
Okay, that would be great. That would be great. And then if anyone has questions of the task force, like Russ, you could chime in on anything that has to do with the parking, and Phil could chime in on the shellfish, and wherever your expertise lies. And it's a single agenda item meeting, so that'll be good. I don't have any other business. Does anyone else have other business? John, anything?
I just had, what's that?
The kudos for doing a great job.
Oh, well, thanks for participating and volunteering, but, and thank you for the compliment. So, but as I prepared today, kind of just, and as I was forced to redo the charge and include it in the appendix, I reread it, and I believe you guys have fully satisfied it. I hope the Conservation Commission feels the same way after we roll out the draft. If not, we can go back to work with a closing meeting or something like that. But if you reread it again, and if you feel we've overlooked anything, it's not too late to deal with that. So that was just my thing. I just always go back to the beginning at the end.
That sounds like a good plan. I really thank the whole task force for hard work under difficult circumstances. So the only other thing we have is a review of the meeting minutes of 2/4/21. They look good to me. Does anyone else have any additions or corrections? Gail?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I'll make a motion to accept them.
Thank you. Second?
Second it.
Okay, so motion by Phil and second by Kay. All those in favor, Ginny, I, Russ,
Aye.
Jack,
Jack, aye.
Phil,
Aye.
Kay,
Aye.
and that's 500. That's good. So with nothing else, I'm going to adjourn this very brief meeting, again, with thanks to everybody. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
We adjourn.
Make a motion to.
Okay, so motion by Jack and second by Kay. All those in favor, Ginny, I, Russ,
Aye.
Jack,
Jack, aye.
Sue,
Bill,
Suzanne,
aye.
oh, sorry, and Kay.
Aye.
Okay, so the meeting is adjourned, and I guess we won't see you again until March 9th.
Right.
Enjoy the snow. Be careful.
John,
Stay
I'll get
warm.
this stuff to you before I leave tonight.
Thank you very much, Russ. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.